Hello, Scorpio, friends, family, and crosswatchers. Welcome to Bear's Touch Intuitive. I'd like to do a reading today for resolving and releasing pain, especially after our reading yesterday, which was full of a lot of fiery energy, but it was fiery energy related to like all this sort of past stuff, either past life or like past relationship stuff. Freedom. Woohoo! That's a really great start for our reading today. So I think, part of the hardest things about letting go of our past is it's a release, and our body holds trauma, it holds pain, and I've been doing some like yin yoga, like tension releasing stuff, and it's sometimes we don't even realize like where we're holding our pain. So today is a reading for releasing pain. We're going to start with the energy of freedom. So that is something to keep in the forefront of your mind for your manifestations, especially as it relates to pain, whether that be in your body, your physical body, your emotional body, mental, spiritual, etc. Any one of your kosha bodies. Freedom comes from a state of mind, not being attached to what others think. Feeling free from this kind of attachment is a successful achievement in itself. It stimulates the activation of our divinity gene. There are millions of people so fortunate to live in a free country. Unfortunately, they feel imprisoned by certain circumstances in their lives. Yet when Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela, I wanted to say Mandala, were imprisoned for years, they felt totally free. These momentous occurrences were based on their certainty and passion for their mission. The importance of these events proves that to feel free is to be free. This transpires when the potential of our human wholeness is inspired by the power of our spiritual holiness. Freedom is the feeling birthed from our internal independence. Ooh. So the pains you might be feeling right now could be related to your attachments to the past. We had a suggestion for a cord cutting ritual yesterday, and I'm feeling drawn to simply go straight into the tarot. So let's go. For releasing pain for our Scorpios today. Ooh, I had a request with the Tower reverse wanting to pop out, and I'm just gonna put it there. I had a request to speak more directly at the camera so that people can lip read if they need to. So I'm working on that. I really appreciate hearing feedback from you, and I'm really glad that you're all here listening. So anything I can do to make that a more exciting experience or pleasurable experience for you. The Tower reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So I'm feeling right off the bat that you may have experienced in your work life, especially, and regarding your pentacles or your material security, this feeling in the past, maybe an illusion that you needed to work especially hard to be financially stable, not just successful, but like just stable, just to make it. And with this Tower reversed, especially with the energies of our reading yesterday related to like past relationships and past karma, it's not just with your finances, actually. I'm hearing with this Three of Cups reversed that you've felt like you needed to work especially hard to be stable, not only in your finances and your material world, but also in your relationships and in your community. You're in this King of Wands energy in the future, or a King of Wands is being manifested into your life. Maybe someone who comes in to help you take action. Action has been a really big theme in your reading this week. And then we'll do one more for this sort of changes coming through. Ooh, and then we'll clarify. Especially with the starting energies of this Freedom card, denoting what others think about you, like letting go of your attachments to what others think about you. I think that's what this Tower in reversed in reverse is it's possible that you as the tower, your scorpionic energy as the tower was like how you showed up in other people's lives. You came into other people's lives, or they came into your lives, and maybe lives, I don't know. Well, we have, you know, different spiritual incarnations and past life karmas and stuff. So I'm hearing that you appeared in other people's lives as a tower. You brought like towers into people's lives, and maybe, or you saw people's lives kind of fall apart, like in whatever your friend group was, in your stability, especially in business. Maybe you like would start a job and then management would change, or you would make a friend and then they'd undergo some sort of major life transition, and it's made for a lot of instability in your past lives, or in the past. King of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, Five of Cups reversed. I think this caused for you like maybe a sort of jaded feeling where you kind of felt like, what's the point anymore? Like, why do I need to like why would I make like connections with people, or why would I chase my dream, or why would I go out on a limb for somebody? It only ends in these disappointments over and over and over again. That's really sad. Why is this Three of Cups reversed in the center for Scorpio? This also may have caused you intemperance in like your daily habits. Maybe you drank a lot. Maybe you, that's just specifically what I'm hearing with this Five of Cups reversed and Temperance reversed with the King of Cups reversed also. Maybe you drank a lot to like tune it out. Maybe you have really bad social anxiety. And you turn to like less than healthy means to manage that in the past. Why is this Three of Cups reversed for, Scorpios? The Lovers reversed, the Emperor. Okay, so the Lovers and the Emperor is kind of your current energy, as for the last couple of days anyways. The Lovers reversed and the Emperor. So what I'm hearing with this Lovers reversed, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups reversed is that you were, I think, viewing yourself as somebody who is trying to not only make a romantic relationship work, but like you were viewing yourself as somebody who was like part of the fray, is what I'm hearing. Like part of the, I don't know, American dream, like football Sundays, like I don't know, going out with friends, like to the baseball game, like just this very like standard American traditionalist, or like you were trying to fit in with that. You may not even be American, I don't know, but that's what's coming through. And with the Lovers reversed, it's like you've made the choice now to stand your ground in your power, face yourself head on. He's got the Ram Aries with this King of Wands. It's like you're very fiery at the moment and taking the actions that you need to like take the blindfold off about who you are. You might be accepting like an inner divine masculine that you haven't channeled before. Maybe you were trying to accept yourself in traditional roles, say like if you're a female trying to accept yourself as a traditional, in a traditional like marriage or romantic relationship, or if you're a male trying to like embody that like good old boy like American way, and you're realizing like this isn't you and you're taking the blindfold off. I'm going to clarify the Emperor and the King of Wands coming in for you. Your present, Eight of Wands. Something coming in quite quickly? What is coming in quickly? Oh, the High Priestess reversed. This came out yesterday as well. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm only feeling more confused for some reason. The High Priestess reversed and the Six of Pentacles reversed. With the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers, I think you were in a connection, whether that was a karmic relationship, a soul connection, friendship, partnership, business relationship, that was imbalanced, where you were unable to trust your intuition because either like you were in fight or flight mode. Again, we're doing a reading for releasing pain. So you could have been experiencing pain or trauma or conflict that was like tuning out your intuition, like you weren't able to see past like just your very basic day-to-day like motions, like you were going through the motions. This Page of Swords. Yeah, you felt like your community was watching you, the people you were close to was watching you, and it was like you felt this constant pressure to like fulfill the expectations of others, and so you were denying your intuition, or not listening to it, because to listen to your intuition would have well, it would have righted the scales, but the scales were tilted in the favor of whoever it was you were trying to please. You might very well be a people pleaser, but now you're in your Emperor energy. You're creating a solid, stable foundation for yourself, slowly but surely. What I like about the energy coming in is so we had a lot of divine feminine energy in our last few like weeks and like the last month, and now it's like you've grounded that divine feminine energy. You've decided to listen to your intuition. You've brought yourself into the present moment, and you're very much in your like individual masculine, like taking care of yourself, taking care of what needs to get done. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. You know what you want to do. You know how to do it. You know it's going to take time. And like instead of trying to intuit the future is what I'm hearing, or trying to make things happen quickly, like without patience, it's like you're facing it head on and you're solidly grounded in your present moment, like allowing things to unfold in the time that they need and knowing they're going to. So this Eight of Wands is actually telling me that, especially when this blindfold comes off about the situation you were dealing with, because I'm having a feeling like it's only just now coming off, or it will be very soon. Your pentacles are going to start expanding. Expansion is coming through a lot. Let's see here. What is this Knight of Pentacles into the King of Wands for Scorpios? I want to know what actions Scorpios need to take from their fiery divine masculine self, and how this relates to our progress. Five of Pentacles reversed. Six of Swords. That is... Justice. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Swords, and Justice, with the Five of Cups on the back in the Tower. You definitely walked away from something. It's part of letting go of pain, right? That's the hardest part, maybe, is walking away, letting go. I think what you didn't see was how stuck you were in this situation, and also how whoever this other person or people are, how much they wanted to keep you in this situation or keep you from leaving, because for you to write the scales again, like it would sort of reveal the truth of the situation, and then they would have to be the one to make the changes for their own lives to like better themselves. You got up and you walked away. You let go of 4 pentacles to get back to 1 pentacle, but it's a solid, grounded pentacle, and maybe you traded your 4 pentacles for a horse, you know, like you're moving forward more quickly than you were before. Your Six of Swords is you're shielding your mind from seeing what's ahead of you, because like you're basically like you've left your past behind you, right? You're on the water to a new world. But what I'm hearing with this Six of Swords in particular is like this has already happened for you, and you're shielding yourself from like seeing what's in front of you because you're reluctant to start again, or you're reluctant to like move on. You may also be waiting for a situation to unfold that's like legal. So you might sort of be feeling stuck in this energy, or sheltered in this energy while this situation resolves. But the sooner, I'm also hearing the sooner you face this head on and understand like what is justified in the situation, which is leaving, according to your cards, definitely. Like you might be feeling some trepidation about making that final decision, like cutting that final cord. Like it's behind me, that whole life is behind me, that whole ego identity is behind me. This Justice card is telling me that you're going to fully be able to admit like the injustices that you experienced, and this is going to help you move forward. I think as a Scorpio, I'm really getting this lovely like sensitive energy. Like people might think you're a little bit like tough or rough around the edges, but you really perceive deep truth in others and in situations, and you think deeply about them. And this energy came up in a reading a couple days ago. It's like when you're a quiet person who thinks deeply about things, people are given the opportunity sometimes to like project their own insecurities onto you, and so you can be misunderstood. And in a way, like surrounding yourself by people who've misunderstood you for so long, it's like you begin to misunderstand yourself and wonder like, am I really like what all these people that I don't align with, am I not my soul family? Like, am I really that? And then you started to like maybe convince yourself or like gaslight yourself into believing that this situation was one you should have like stayed in. But I'm seeing very clearly in these cards that this pressure that was on you is like, it was meant to keep you stagnant still. It was meant to hold you back so that somebody else could like stabilize or benefit from what the energy you were giving, from like what it was that you were giving. And you literally left with like maybe the clothes on your back. You you really felt like, especially with this Five of Pentacles here and the Six of Pentacles both reversed, the Five of Cups reversed, like you really felt like you were letting go of a lot to extricate yourself from this group of people and this community. And I think part of your letting go of your pain is feeling like justified in doing this. So maybe you're healing from like being gaslit, which I totally understand. Unfortunately, that's really hard. But you're embracing this King of Wands energy, which is just, especially coming out of a situation where you might have been taken advantage of or misunderstood, or gaslit, or where you gave everything and then you had to like leave everything. Embracing this King of Wands energy is like, it's like a boss move. That's all I've got to say. I'm gonna move all of these cards over. Oh yeah, we have the Lovers reversed on the bottom. Let's see here. King of Wands, the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? What does this mean for my Scorpios? I have like a really good feeling for this King of Wands. Sorry, it's the Queen of Wands. That's so awesome. This is the King of Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay, so whether or not this is just you like really balancing that divine feminine and masculine, or whether this is you like manifesting, I am like blushing right now. Maybe you're manifesting somebody into your life who like gives you that giddy feeling about love, or like, I'm definitely getting that feeling, like a you know when you went to like a middle school dance with your crush and you were like so nervous that you didn't want to even hold their hand because you were afraid of like being sweaty or something. That's the energy I'm getting off of this King of Wands. Okay, King and Queen of Wands combo. That is crazy cool. What is this King and Queen of Wands for Scorpios? Ooh. I just got this really weird, like, silent feeling around my head and my crown chakra. Something has been kept from you, or somebody is not speaking their truth. And with this King of Swords reverse coming in, it's like either you embracing your own truth about being justified in this situation is putting you in this Queen of Wands energy or King of Wands energy, however this speaks to you. Or somebody is going to speak their truth and it's going to bring this message of like victory. Like there's something going on behind closed doors. I'm feeling like it's relating to this Justice card. So I want to clarify, what is this Justice card with this and the Devil on the bottom? Whoa. I need one more. This is, what is going on behind closed doors? So we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords reversed, and the Six of Wands for a message. With the Six of Cups, is like... so strange. Okay. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Judgment reversed. Okay, here we go. So you were in a King and Queen of Swords sort of like bonding or partnership or soul union with either someone or some sort of business you were pursuing is what I'm hearing. And the King and Queen of Swords together are actually 26 on the timer. Not the best pair because they're both like really sharp tongued. They're both like, cut it out, you know, we're cutting out what we don't need. And it's like a severe pair. Getting 10 of Pentacles on top of this Queen of Swords with the King of Swords reversed. So that separation or that inversion is bringing about your 10 of Pentacles. And it's doing so because it's like transforming this King of Swords reverse into like a Queen of Wands, if that makes sense. And then this Queen of Swords into this King of Wands, which are like a divine pair. And then they're clarified by the Two of Cups reversed. So it's almost like you're realizing like that this situation wasn't good for you. That's part of your coming to a feeling of being justified in what's going on. And then knowing like laying this to rest is going to be the best judgment call for you. We don't want resurrection here. Like going back to the past, giving it energy is actually resurrecting that energy in your life over and over. And so what I like about this King and Queen of Wands is they're looking at each other, but they're both enthroned. They're both like in their divinity. So they're not giving up anything of themselves in order to be in union. It's like they both have their sovereignty. And whereas this King of Swords is like looking forward and the Queen of Swords is looking towards him, it was like you weren't getting reciprocation in your situation, which you already know, I think. But understanding this is your 10 of Pentacles right now. Like knowing how it's okay to move forward. Like it's all right. And I think this is the message coming through for you also, like with the Six of Wands reverse. Like I've been through it. Like maybe I wasn't, you know, maybe you weren't victorious in the sense that you like were able to walk away with what it was you were hoping to like walk away with, or you weren't able to like maintain the union you were trying to maintain. But your victory is like in being able to let go, which is really, really hard. Like that kind of change, especially when it's something major like a relationship or a career, like maybe something you've worked on for a long time. That kind of change is like, it's hard, it's difficult. And one thing that's like really great about being Scorpios is we can go through those transformations. And I'm hearing you're not going to have to anymore. Like this is your last like major transformation, at least for a while. Maybe you've just gone through a Saturn returns. The universe wants to give you a hug. Okay, I'm gonna clear this all up and we'll just clarify with this last bit here. We'll just clarify these last few cards. So the end result is a Four of Cups, which I'm like kind of also like, what? We had some new energy coming in yesterday. Stuff that you're not like, stuff that you haven't been through before or feelings you haven't been through before. Whoa, oh, so this was upside down on top of the deck, and I'm just gonna leave it there, I guess. What I'm hearing is, so we had the Five of Swords, and then there's the Queen of Cups here, and then the Tower's kind of showing up again. What I'm hearing is you're like in sort of coming to terms with the duality of like universal principles, like the understanding that the devil is, it's like a necessary component in the creation of good, because without evil there is no good. It's just blah, right? There's nothing to contrast the good against, so it just is. Maybe you've experienced a feeling of like oneness or wholeness with the universe. Like a major awakening has come through a lot in your readings, and this has left you feeling like kind of blah about the normal and the day-to-day, and like even about heartbreak. It's like you're accepting duality, but you're a little bit heartbroken about the fact that it needs to be that way. And it's like you're satisfied, but in order to bring balance to your own life, you need to experience a certain amount of like stagnation in between those like accelerated emotional periods. That's like a really weird message coming through. Maybe some of you were like living a really fast-paced life, or maybe you were, being Scorpios again. Ooh, this one like wants to come out. Five of Swords. Maybe you were taking a lot of risks, living like on that edge, that sort of taboo space, and like now you're needing to just do the clean cut and dry, get your pentacles sort of sorted. This is taking you through the doorway. We have the Two of Cups reversed again, and with this Two of Cups reversed and the Caduceus upside down, what I'm seeing is there's something you're missing. And it's not a romantic relationship. 34:44 on the timer. Sorry, 34:43, 34:44. There's something in the middle. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Wands. And the Hermit. So what I'm hearing is you don't see yourself as victorious in this situation. You see yourself as this person who is like victorious but like alone, and really kind of missing out on the whole purpose of being victorious. But you're alone right now for a reason, because you were with the wrong people, or you were in the wrong community, which is the whole like overall message of this read. This is clarified by the Hermit on the bottom, and the Hermit is alone in order to like question his reason for being. Like, why am I here? What am I doing here? And you've taken the time to do this. And I think once you forgive yourself, once you forgive yourself, your pain is coming from not forgiving yourself. And I feel like tears like wanting to come out right now for saying that and hearing that. So whoever I'm channeling, like, take yourself to the beach is what I'm hearing. Ooh. Like, you really wanted to give your cup to this situation, but the situation, like, wasn't where your cup was supposed to go. And I think you're missing that part of what you left behind. And you're also just, like, you're not excited about being in this energy, even though this guy's stable. Like, you're viewing yourself as like selfish, and you're like not sleeping well. But things are getting balanced and you have a choice. You can keep yourself bound and worry about this separation. You can keep having empathy for the past and like denying this 9 of Pentacles for yourself. Or you can walk through the door, let your ships come in. Know that there's new emotional offers for you on the horizon. Yeah, and then we have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Temperance reverse, and the King of Cups. It's like you've been through this already. You've been through this already. You've been through this already. Like, again, this is a reading for letting go. So I'm going to clarify a little bit with the Thoth Tarot just to end us out. With this Freedom card, one thing that came through was that that song, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, nothing. It's all that Bobby left me. Yeah. Bobby McGee. Oh my gosh, Janis Joplin. Yeah. So there's a part of you that's like, yeah, I wanted to be free, but I didn't want to like leave this behind. But that whole song is about her being left behind by somebody who like wasn't ready to commit to her and wasn't going to. And it's like she's clinging to these memories of a situation that didn't even actually, it wasn't going to bring her lasting fulfillment. It brought her fulfillment in that moment. So maybe one way to, satiety reversed. Yeah. And we had the Devil here. Okay, that's what it is. So one way to like view the situation so that you can let go of the pain is to understand that that's what brought you happiness in that moment, but you've changed a lot. And so has that person, or those people that you were dealing with. And I think one of the most heartbreaking experiences of being human is just understanding that everything is in its own time, right? And to try and bring something back from another time and like put it in our present would in a way like ruin that experience. So with this satiety reverse, it's telling me like you're not wanting to end something out, or you're not wanting to let it go because of all the happiness it brought you. But when we let things go that did bring us happiness in those moments and we appreciate them, it's like we're honoring them more by giving them their time and their place and by respecting them there. And then leaving them where they belong and clearing out that space also gives us more room for more experiences that will give us even more happiness, or even the same amount of happiness if it's too hard for you right now to believe that there could be more happiness ahead. That's what's coming through. Yeah, that Devil and that 3 of Swords, it's like you're literally heartbroken by the nature of things, like having to leave things in their time and place, which is really deep. It's like really beautiful. And it's also the sun. It's also like It's time to let go so you can make room for more beauty in your life. Ace of Discs. Yeah, that's the message. That's it. That's what's coming through. You had those experiences, and I think that for freedom, for releasing pain, for letting go, gratitude for what you have, and 4141 on the timer, and giving it its space and time and honoring it that way is gonna like bring you this beauty, this happiness, this like new start, this Ace of Pentacles, and it's gonna come more quickly than you think. 3 of Cups, abundance, and you're gonna find the community that really like brings you into your soul awareness, your wholeness, your abundance. Your cups are gonna overflow. Whew. And the works. It's in the works, Scorpios. It's in the works. That's beautiful. Okay, well, that was a really lovely ending to this reading. I really love reading for this collective. I just want to say that like verbally out loud here. I usually write it in the description box. But I really love the energy of the Scorpios that I'm channeling, and I'm so grateful you're all here watching and listening. If you liked my content today, please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that my channel can grow. Just get all that information out there. And if you want to if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my Etsy, linked in the description box below, or on my homepage, or the link of the Etsy on my homepage. My personal live readings are 25% off right now, but I have options anywhere from like just $5 to $40, and then $75 for the live reading. And that's, as my readings go, just will do a reading basically for as long as it needs to go, because that's just how I read. Anyway, you can also donate on my Patreon. You might be having a hard time talking lately. I am. You can donate on my Patreon if you'd like to, also linked in the description box below. And otherwise, I hope that this energy, this sun abundance, it's in the works, Ace of Pentacles energy follows you into the weekend and into next week. I will read for you on Monday. Thank you all. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.